Chris here from Brickhouse Paddles. Today I want to introduce you to our latest paddle, which is the new Pinnacle series, and it is a hybrid carbon fiber hickory with a poly core. Pretty nice paddle. What makes this paddle really unique is it's got a textured surface to it. It's our first textured surface. It's taken us 3 years-ish to come up with a method of applying a proper texture and molding a textured surface to our natural wood plane surfaces. And I got to tell you, it works really well. The nice thing about it too is it's extremely durable. We've been playing the prototypes now for a good 6 months, and we have seen almost no degradation in the quality of the texture. We tried all different types of methods to get a decent texture on these paddles, and over the years, and we've settled on the molded epoxy, and it works great. These paddles are a limited edition. They're all hand built. They don't come out of a mold, or they're not popped out of a machine, or we don't import them. They're all built 100% here in St. Mary's by us, and everything is laid up from scratch using locally sourced materials. So the hickory comes from Quebec, the edge trim comes from Guelph, the honeycomb core comes out of the US, the carbon fiber comes out of Mississauga. So it's all locally sourced, and that's a big part of our mission as far as making paddles go. We want to do everything in-house, and we want to do everything here, and we want to support local businesses. So we're not about rebranding paddles and just sticking a name on them. So we hand built everything. Besides, I like making the paddles. What can I tell you? So this Pinnacle series has everything you've come to expect from a Brickhouse paddle. It's a high quality paddle. It's extremely well made. It's got good control. It's got good power. It does everything really, really well. And now with the spin on it, it does that exceptionally well. This thing is really a spin machine. I've played a lot of paddles over the last few years, trying out different textures and looking at different paddle manufacturers and what they do. And I got to tell you, this paddle spins exceptional compared to a lot of the other paddles that are out there, whether high end, low end, whatever. This is a spin machine. I'm not much of a person for putting spin on a ball. That's not a big part of my game. But when I do, my serves are brutal to return, and my top spin, amazing. So if you're looking for something that really spins, this might be a really good option for you. I'm not going to say it's not going to increase your unforced errors. It did mine, but I'm getting through it. Anyway, really super nice paddle to play. It does, like I say, it does everything well. It's got all the great features that people have come to expect from Brickhouse paddle, and it's worth checking out. So we launched it first in our, what I call our number 4 shape, which is sort of a traditional paddle. It's the same shape as our Excelsior and our Heritage 74. And we're also releasing it, or we will be releasing it in our new number 8 shape, which is a hybrid shape. It's got more of a tapered head to it, a little bit narrower through the throat, and just a tad wider handle, all making this a very light and agile paddle. So it doesn't have quite the same size sweet spot as the 94, but it is super quick and a lot of fun to play. It's got a little bit longer handle. It's a 5 1/4 inch handle, so if you want to get in there for two-handed backhand, you can. I guess we could have made it longer, but I kind of like the way this one works. This is probably my go-to now, as you can see from the edge. It is just a terrific paddle to play. I'm really excited about this one. A lot of people have been using the 94 and testing it for us, and terrific paddle. Especially for the guys that have our 74s and are looking for more spin. They're loving it. Anyway, those are the 2 versions that are available, or will be available probably by the time this video is up and running. And it's worth checking out if you like spin in your game. Terrific paddles. One quick note, last year the USAPA increased its certification fees 3-fold, and the cost for us to certify a paddle now is about $10,000 based on our Canadian dollar. And we're probably not going to get this one approved, so it's strictly a recreational paddle at this point. We just can't justify adding another 50 or 60 bucks to the cost of a paddle at this point. So to keep our paddle pricing fair and still offer the value that we like to give our customers, We elected not to certify it, and we may at some point in the future, but unlikely at this point. So if you are looking for a paddle that has excellent spin and that is an absolutely gorgeous paddle, the wood grain and the hickory is spectacular. If you're looking for something different, something other than just a regular black run-of-the-mill carbon fiber paddle, and you don't mind spending a little bit more on something unique and not quite off the shelf, check out the new Pinnacle series. Awesome paddles and a ton of fun.